are determined and are legislated by the states. And every state may have different states may have different provisions, different criteria about ex-convicts. And the big to-do now is in the state of Florida. The state of Florida has about 1 million people who are ex-felons, who are people who served prison terms for felonies, about 1 million people in Florida, and they passed a law by referendum that those people, after, if they meet certain conditions, will be restored to their voting rights. But now comes the legislature of Florida, which is controlled by the Republicans, and there is a Republican president, and they pass a law that says no. We don't care about this referendum that most people said gives them back their voting rights. We don't want ex-felons to be voters. So there will be a fight in court about who has the upper hand, the referendum or the law of the legislature.
And was there a talk also sometime, I think we have read somewhere that in California, they were considering having green card holders or permanent residents also be able to vote? Is that right?
Not completely. There are certain cities who consider giving voting rights to green card holders, but this will be only in municipal elections.
I see.
Or even lower level elections, like elections to the school board. But there is no intention to grant voting rights in federal elections or statewide elections, like election for governor, to green card holders.
So right,
basically, I think it's the right attitude. If you have a green card for 5 or 6 years, why don't you become a citizen?
Right. So Attorney Golan, right now in California, they can vote for those particular lower positions in the municipal government?
Not everywhere, maybe some places, very few places.
Now, for those officials running for those positions, can they also be green card holders and not citizens?
I don't think so.
I see.
I don't think so.
All right. So those are clarifications that our viewers would like to know, and that you can always ask Attorney Golan when you have a schedule for appointment at 213-383-3222. You spoke about the census. I know it's coming up again. It's just almost like just yesterday when we had done a lot of these inquiries and passing out a lot of questionnaires. And the question is with regards to including that particular portion, asking about the citizenship, or are they citizens, the ones living in the household. Now, what are the pros and cons, Attorney Golan? Is there an implication that this will be used by the Immigration Service to know who are non-citizens and could lead to some complications in the future? Or is this something that can be used to be able to allocate the necessary budget for the citizens and the non-citizens not to receive the benefits?
The official attitude of the government is that this has no meaning, that there will be no implications in any way. However, the real life implication will be that people will avoid the census. And once they avoid the census, they are not counted. And if they are not counted, the state does not get the financial allocations from Congress. And once they are not counted, the seats in the House of Representatives are not allocated according to the correct number, the true number of people who live in the state. So the immediate implication will be that certain people will be intimidated and will avoid being counted. The government, of course, says, how come? Why should they be scared? We are not going to do anything.